Inside Eastern Utah. I'm Shannon Hughley-Childs, and we are here with Scotty Draper, of course, and then we have Ryan Stream and David Dickey here, and they have some really exciting stuff happening that they're going to tell us about. So tell us why you're here.
Well, first of all, before I like to get started,
okay,
my good buddy and my friend now, I have to give Dave a lot of the credit. Without him, this music video would not be going on. So Dave is sponsoring a grand piano along with his wife, Lee's Music, to go right on Main Street for a riot scene in the video. And if we can, I would like Dave to tell a little bit about how he knows me, because it's a pretty unique, awesome story, and what brought us together.
Okay.
You know, one of the fun parts of being in business for 40 years is having your customers' kids grow up. And, you know, so I say how I can remember his parents, and I do. Like, I can remember them coming in as this young couple and buying a piano and where it went in their home, and they tell me it's still in the same spot. So when Ryan came in and told me, I have to tell you, I was a little hesitant about, we've worked with him earlier, and when he first asked, and then he told me who his parents were, and it's like, okay, he's playing the piano, I gotta help him. So awesome. It's turned out wonderful. It's been really amazing to see all the things that he's doing, and he's done things this week that was exciting, and then this today, it'll be fun. We'll see how it comes out. Like I just hope the riot scene, I have to remind them the piano is real. Like, this is not a prop.
Don't beat up the piano.
I've played this out of my mind going, I can see this going south.
We need some caution
This is a good
tape
reason
around
to
the
come out. Like, I would come
That's
out
just
for this.
older and wiser right
Yeah.
there. He's been around the block, is what it is. We got good people in Emory and Carbon County. I think it'll be all right.
I mean, the last thing I want to see is here's this riot scene, and I'm out there going, don't touch the piano, don't touch the piano, please don't touch the piano. Move away from
Well,
that
that might
crazy
be
person.
how you'd really be
That's
like
right.
during a riot.
That would make it more realistic.
He's gonna start pushing
all
people.
the girls the piano,
Exactly,
you know,
like,
legs kicking them off on the side, arms out. Get away from that piano. Yeah,
That's probably how it'd be.
We're gonna see Dave doing that in the music video.
Okay, let's back up for a minute and tell us about this music video that you're here to shoot, because we talked we said this is happening, but we didn't say
Awesome.
what it was.
Okay.
So
So we're doing a music video right in front of Lee's Music in Price. And today, yep.
Friday, I forgot to
Hold on,
tell our
this is today?
viewers.
Today, Dave.
Friday, what is the date?
Today is
July
the 7th.
7th.
Yep.
Okay, I always have to ask Scotty the date.
Don't ask me the day. I don't even know when my own.
Some-
I don't know when church is until Sunday. But anyways, you know, 2 days ago there was a police officer in New York City that was just sitting in her car, and someone came up and shot her. And those are the type of people. I mean, if something happened to your children, what would you do? Yeah. You know, a lot of us tough guys, we'd say, "Oh, go out and kill those people," right? But no, we would call the police. We would call our first responders. Right. And a lot of times the military gets a lot of the support from everyone. And I've been in the military for 10 years. I've deployed to Afghanistan twice, and it is honestly amazing the kind of support that we get. But I wanted to turn the camera a little bit and give our first responders, those who take those in on ambulances, fire trucks, the SWAT team, and all of those are coming together to do a music video. And one night I couldn't sleep after the riots and everything, and I said, one day I'm gonna do a music video. And I'm gonna bring the VFW, the military, the fire department, the SWAT team, I'm gonna have them all together, and it's gonna be an amazing music video. And it's just proof that you can do anything you want. And I don't even read notes on the piano. I took piano lessons when I was young, but I was too busy being a kid. I didn't want to do anything. And when we were adopted, they had a piano in their house, and I would just sit down and play, and I'd figure out my own stuff. And now, all of that practice pays off, and you do not have to be the best to live your dream or to do anything. So this is proof. With an idea and surrounded by the right type of people, you can put a puzzle piece together. We just need that piece. You need to be the first piece.
That is so exciting.
I will say the first time when he told me this, that he was going to do this video several months ago, like being the older, wiser, when I'm like, of course you will, Ryan.
Yeah. My parents said that a lot, I guarantee you. All right, here we go.
I bet.
Yeah.
So just seeing the shots of their program last night that they did, it's like, man, he's serious. This stuff is good. So,
yeah, you have to.
So
That's
you
great.
wrote the music, you're going to be performing throughout the music video. What else is it going to tell? You spoke of a riot, but there's going to be plenty other aspects to it.
So I'll just lay out the whole video for you guys
good.
because it's going to be awesome. So at 10 o'clock today, I'm going to be in Huntington, and we're going to have the Emory County Police Department. So what's going to happen at the first of the video is you're going to see chaos, and there's going to be someone turn around and shoot. And then you're going to see police cars go off. And then you're going to see a heart monitor, beep, beep, and then it's going to die. And then you're going to realize something
Someone
happened.
died,
So
yeah.
then it's going to go to the cemetery where I have members of the 624th Engineer Company, VFW, and other firefighters in their uniform carrying a casket showing that a police officer, a soldier, or a firefighter has died throughout this video. And then it's going to show the men with weapons. We're going to be in our dress blues. I mean, this is going to be awesome. And that part is going to be at 6 o'clock, but it's going to be the first scene of the video. But it's going to be at 6 o'clock at the cemetery in Price, and everyone is invited to participate at that part.
Okay.
And then the next scene is going to be, we're going to come to Wellington, and the Wellington Fire Department, we're going to do a scene of a fireman saving a boy from a burning home. So we have smoke machines, and it's hopefully it's going to look real.
Yeah.
That's what, you know, and I have an awesome videographer. He shoots
Good.
with Alex Boyer. He's done some work with Lindsay Sterling. This guy is amazing. Again, with the puzzle pieces, you
Yeah.
put the right pieces together, you're going to have a beautiful picture. And so we're going to have a firefighter carry out this little girl or a little boy, and then you're going to see the camera change, and a mom, you know, she's sad. You know, her son, her daughter is being carried out of this burning house, and it's going to show her lift up the caution tape and run past the police officer, and the police officer's going to try to stop her, and then she's going to go and grab her son, but then turn around and hug the firefighter, and then hug the lady that's helping her son inside of the ambulance. See, those are the behind the scenes that we don't see. You know, we're worried about the kid, and we should be, because they're in harm's way. But what about those that go? I mean, have you guys ever wore a fire suit?
No.
You know what I mean? Have you ever had a situation where you had to literally save someone's life? Those are the types of things that I want to show people, and I hope that this video does it. And then at 2:30, Main Street's going to be shut down, and at 3 o'clock we're going to start shooting. And I have the Price SWAT team, the Price sheriffs, the officers here in Price, the fire department, fire trucks, ambulances, the military. It's going to be awesome with the grand piano out on Main Street, and we're going to have a riot scene.
Yeah.
I want to show people the type of things that our servicemen and women, but not only them, those who are around trying to help those during a time of chaos. And then at the end of that video, we have an 1,800 square foot American flag that's going to be marched down the road. Brought to you by Follow the Flag. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of Follow the Flag, but they are a big deal right now. Yesterday, I did an event in Pleasant Grove, and right behind me was the biggest American flag that has ever been flown in the United States in the history. And it is amazing. They had the candy bomber there the night before. I mean, these guys are awesome. So that flag is going to be carried, and I hit the captain from the carbon drum line, you know, because I want to bring people from the community into this, and he's going to be drumming out front. Then we're going to let go 100 red, white, and blue balloons, and I'm having an airplane fly over.
Wow.
So it's going to be
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
I can't wait. I'm
Yes.
so
I
excited.
want to be there. Oh, I am going to be there. But I'm like, man, I want to see how this
Yeah.
turns
That's
out.
right.
You know, and I couldn't have done this by myself.
Yeah.
And for you, ETV News, for letting us come be a part of this is great. You know, you can't do anything yourself. And as soon as people put down their pride and say, hey, would you like to be a part of this? I'm not going to get all the credit for this, and it doesn't matter. As soon as the community, as soon as the United States realizes that we are united, that's what's going to change.
Yeah.
You know, you have people making money and doing things and having pride, and we all have pride. Heck, when I do push-ups, I think I'm the biggest man in the room, right? But as soon as we set that down and work out together, this is what happens. This is what happens. And we make a change and we make a difference. And that's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's great. It certainly sounds like a big production. Obviously took a lot of work. You have a lot of people that have played into helping
bet.
you with
Absolutely.
this. Who are some of those people and businesses that have helped make this possible?
Well, for this video, I have SRVS, and they are an awesome. And I only want to work with people who are wanting to do the same thing as me.
Yeah.
You know, money's always nice. We all like paychecks. But when you have people, his brother served in the Air Force, and he didn't serve, but he wanted to serve. So he started this logo company, and now they're traveling all over the place. And it's one of those, if you buy a shirt, you get one for free to give to a service member. And they are awesome.
Great.
And then yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm on Cloud 9 because I go and I talk to companies. And here's a little tip for all those who are trying. And usually you're not supposed to give away tips. But you're going to hear 1,000 no's. You are. But when you hear no, your answer needs to be next. If you make 100 phone calls and you hear no, 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 you just keep a smile on your face because there's going to be one person that says yes. And Rockwell watches, and they're kind of a big deal also. I went and spoke with them, and I was able to meet with them, and they wanted to be a part of what I do. And along with Lee's Music, Follow the Flag, Emory and Carbon County, ETV News, I mean, the radio station here, we're all a part of this. It's not just one person, and it's not just a Ryan Stream production. It is Emory and Carbon County uniting together to make a difference.
That's great. And you know, this is a huge production. It's all going to be going down today, but when can people expect to see the finished product?
Yeah.
I'm hoping by like the 15th or 16th.
That soon,
Oh
huh?
my gosh.
I
that
hope.
is
My
fast.
videographer, RJ, is the man. But I want it to be out this month because this is a very patriotic month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the 24th of July is coming up, and what better time just like right before, just getting everyone pumped.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be traveling, so they're going to be in their cars, they're going to be on the phone,
Yeah.
and so I think if we can get it out by the 15th to the 18th, that would be awesome.
Wow, that's exciting.
And the video will only be able to be watched on my Facebook page
Okay.
at Ryan Stream. So, and then later on, people will share it and they could see it. But I would
Yeah.
like to put it on my
gonna
page first,
originate
and
there
then, and then YouTube, and you
Yeah.
can, then you could. I mean, I was able to sign a music contract, so it's on Spotify,
Yeah.
Amazon
Great.
Music, LDS Music. Anyways, it's been
Super
great.
cool.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
So a bit about your background. You are from Emory County originally. Tell us a bit about how you grew up and where you're at now, what you're doing. You said you're a soldier. Tell us a little bit more.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I just turned 28 years old. So when I tell people that I'm a motivational speaker, or when I go into a business and I ask for help, they're just like, this kid has a big smile, but can he back it up? Right? So I am a motivational speaker, a musician, and a soldier. I've been in the military for 10 years. I served 2 deployments to Afghanistan. Once with the Price Unit and Vernal Unit, the 624th, and also the 118th Sapper Company. Our first mission was to find bombs placed in the road, and there was 32 in my platoon, and out of those 32, 23 were blown up with an IED. My second deployment, when I went, I was married. I came home to an 8-month-old daughter. It was hard, and I was back in Afghanistan again for 9 months with the 624th. But when I was young, my brothers and I, we were adopted, and we stayed in, just to shorten it up a little bit, we stayed in foster cares, homeless shelters, and the Stream family from Emory County brought us all back together and adopted us. And later on in my life, I struggled. Our mom committed suicide, and she's not here. We can't ask her questions. It's hard. It's hard. And those who are in the foster care and who adopt, you are awesome, because you truly not only change their life, but you change the whole posterity of people underneath them. But it's been a ride, and it's been awesome. And my goal is to make a change and to make a difference. And later on, I got into drugs, and I went to jail multiple times. I had to pay the court over $23,000. I was living in my car, living on the couch because of the bad choices that I made. But as soon as I understood that it's me, I am the author of my story, and that's my whole platform. So you're the author of your story. It doesn't matter how bad you have it. Everyone has it bad. We all struggle with sickness, with people passing. We all have obstacles, hills, and hurdles that we need to overcome. But when your back's against the rope, that's when you start swinging. When the storm comes and the clouds part, the sun shines, and that's when you grow. So if we could learn from our adversities, that's when you have strength. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm learning, and I'm growing, and I'm being watered by people around me.
I love your story. I love it. I've heard you speak before.
Awesome.
And so I was somewhat familiar with it, but the energy that you bring is just amazing, and we're super excited for all the
Awesome.
things that you're doing. We love that we have this local boy that's doing such great things.
I appreciate that. Thank
We
you.
all love to brag about local celebrities when we get one.
Hey, who's
in
drum roller?
Carpenter Emory. That's right. So
Awesome.
thanks for coming today. Thanks for
I
sharing
appreciate
what
it.
you have and for just being who you are and helping people in the community.
Awesome.
And we're all going to be really excited to see that video when it's done. So make sure you're following Ryan
That's
on
right.
Facebook so you can see it
Please.
there first at Ryan Stream on Facebook,
And
right?
Lee's music,
And
they
he'll
are
share it.
awesome.
We'll link
Yes,
it on our site.
absolutely.
Great. So just a couple weeks away, be anticipating that and stick around. We're going to be back with more on Inside Eastern Utah.